I'm Craig Lee.
I'm Robb McGee.
And this is Real Talk with Robb and Craig on Thursday, the 25th of August, 2022. And today we're going to start off first with a dad joke.
Yes. So a tuna sandwich walks into a bar and says, "I'd like a beer." The bartender says, "Sorry, we don't serve food here." The sandwich was ordered.
Listen, I've got one.
Oh, okay.
A pair of cows are talking in the field. One cow says to the other, "Have you heard of the mad cow disease?" I messed that up already. "Have you heard of the mad cow disease?" The other cow says, "Yeah, it's a good thing I'm a penguin."
I don't even get it.
The cow's not really a cow, he's mad.
Oh.
Or the other cow's psychotic, and
I think the sandwich joke was better.
it probably was. Today we're going to talk about the ups and downs of the mortgage industry and how it impacts everyone.
Yeah.
So go ahead, tell us all about it.
Everybody knows, and if you've been watching the videos for the last several months, everybody knows the mortgage industry is cyclical. It has ups, it has downs. Right now, interest rates are in an up cycle. But Craig and I were looking just a few days ago, and if you asked yourself the question, are rates high? What would your answer be?
Well, my answer would be swayed by the facts.
So the average person's answer would probably be, yeah, rates are
Well,
high.
I'm less than average. If you talk about how tall I am.
Yeah, but when it comes to industry knowledge, you're above average because we study it, and we know that even though the average person might say rates are high,
You sound
we know
really intelligent.
they're not high. I remember the first house I bought back in the 90s, and I paid extra points to get to 7.5, and I was very happy with that interest rate. Now we have rates that are running a couple of points below that, and everybody's like, "Oh, rates are so high." Well, they're high compared to where they were a couple of years ago. They're higher, but they're not historically high. And one of the takeaways that I keep telling people, and I really believe this, don't let interest rates dissuade you from buying your first home or from selling your home and buying your dream home. Don't let it stop you from doing that. Because the fact is, you want to get into the market as quickly as you can because the values are continuing to increase. We gave you some statistics on that 2 weeks ago. Get in and start taking advantage of that appreciation. Don't look at the interest rate right now. The rates are fine. Qualify for the home you can qualify for. Buy it and start building that equity. You can always refinance if rates fall in the future, and if they don't, you'll never be sorry that you bought if you're building equity and living in a home that you're enjoying. If you're renting right now, you're losing all of the benefits of home ownership, and it doesn't matter what interest rates are. Don't let it take you out of the market. Don't let it influence your decision. You should buy a house.
Well, I agree with that. And the reason we I want to talk about this, we both just watched, it's called the SOS with Jared Clayton.
Mm-hmm.
And he's one of our major attorneys. Is it major attorney? I guess because
One of our corporate attorneys.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And this week's guest was Laura Haynes. And Laura, we know you're going to watch this because we sent you the link. And some of the things that she said just tied into exactly what Robb said and has said for a long time. And that's, go ahead and make that move. Go ahead and buy, because you can refinance. And something that Laura said, and it just stood out. The fact is that she never looks at a client like a one-time client. She's always there forever. And she's there to help them.
We say that all the time.
And yeah, that's why I'm saying this, because that's the kind of people that she's a top producer. I don't know her other than we reached out to her today because I watched her video and I thought it was great. And the stuff that she does and she says for her team down in Texas are exactly what we say here.
Yeah.
Her branch actually won the Give Back Award for this year for the company. and we won it 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
With that in mind, my beautiful bride, Lana K. Lee, won an award from corporate for all her efforts to help with the committee and making sure that
Lana has been a volunteer for years in a row now, helping to organize events up here in the Northwest to participate with the National Give Back Day. And this year, we had more impact than we ever had. Mm-hmm. We gave more food, more clothes. We branched out into pet supplies and pet food for shelters and things like that.
Blood.
We all gave blood, and we had a blood drive right here at our building. And what was it, 25 people gave blood. I got an email not long after we gave blood letting me know that my blood had been used and saved somebody's life. It is neat. But Lana, we're proud of you. Congratulations, you deserve this award.
A couple other things that she talked about, and not to take away from that, because we both feel like, and our entire office feels like giving back is the greatest thing that we can do.
We've made it an important part of who we are here.
Absolutely. One of the things is your true partner. They brought that up, Jared brought it up to Laura, and she said she loves that saying. And I haven't really taken it to heart until just listening to her. And she says that even her realtors use that as their saying, that we're true partners. And we are. Brenda Kelley is somebody, MD, you name it, Luke Benson, Matthew Koenig, I mean, the list goes on and on. We're so blessed. Sarah Rice, from one end of the I-5 to the other. Sorry, I didn't mean to stick my arm in your face.
You didn't hit me, so that was...
We're thankful that we have great true partners in our realtors that we work with, and
these are all people we're honored to work with, and we know they take good care of their clients. They know we will take good care of their clients, and it's all about service.
I just want to say a diamond is a coal that did very well under pressure.
That's right. That's very good.
You know who said that?
No.
Henry Kissinger. It's really a smart quote that I should have come up with.
He's a smart man, Henry Kissinger.
Oh, well, he's dead now.
No, is he?
I don't know.
I don't either.
Is he? I don't know.
I think he's still alive.
If you know if Henry Kissinger is still alive or dead,
message us.
I
think Henry Kissinger's alive.
Yeah, maybe he does too. That's a bad joke. That's horrible. Hey, since we brought up Brenda Kelley, we want to say happy birthday. Saturday, Mrs. Kelley, it's her birthday, and we get to celebrate with her.
Happy birthday, Brenda.
So happy birthday.
A little early.
And then on Saturday, if you didn't know it, we are Ambassadors for Christ. We are, that is our chapter name. We're part of the Christian Motorcyclist Association. Robb's in it, I'm in it. And Saturday is our monthly meeting. Where's it at and what time?
At Harley-Davidson in Silverdale at 9 o'clock in the morning. Come out, and Craig is going to have coffee brewed for you. He always has boxes of donuts to share. So come on out, get a cup of coffee and a donut, and hear a neat message and learn a little bit about the chapter. And then just a little bit after the chapter meeting.
At 11:30.
At 11:30.
Till 2. You're going to see two guys that if you don't see us and really understand how much we love to eat, you will if you're going to be on this trip in a couple weeks, which is sad for everybody. I don't want anybody to see that.
No, that's not good for anyone.
It's really not. But anyway, we're going to barbecue.
Saturday, he and I are going to be flipping burgers.
Two of us.
It's a charitable event.
It's a charitable event.
But you can come out, what is it, $6?
$8.
$8. You get a burger and chips and a drink. We're going to
And a cookie.
And dessert. That's a full meal.
It's a full meal.
And proceeds go to charity. We're going to be flipping burgers. We'll do a really good job. Come out and get one, and we'll take good care of you.
Yeah, but you know what? That's one thing I think we both do fairly well is barbecue.
Yeah. He's a master at it.
And something we do way better than that is eat the barbecue.
Eat it, yeah.
So
I hope you come out and get a burger, because then that's less that he and I have to eat. So
yeah. Also, it's a great way for you to visit one of the two favorite dealerships owned by the same company, the same guy. Yeah. It's Destination Harley-Davidson. Tara Wilcox, which I owe her a call. We want to say thank you to her. She's overall over the clothing for both stores.
Yeah.
Ed Wallace Jr. owns both stores. And really, they have been nothing but great.
Everybody there is, they're just great. If you like motorcycles, especially if you like Harley-Davidsons, going to one of these dealerships, you'll be treated like your royalty, and you'll have a good time.
Yeah. You'll get to see one of my 2 bikes. And are you gonna ride there?
That's a long way from me. Yeah. I'll probably be in 4 wheels.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll be riding in a car.
Okay. Hey. Please like and share this video. Subscribe to us.
And before we end, I wanted to say, I just had my high school reunion last weekend. I wanted to say hi. A few folks came up to me and let me know that you would watch.
Who were they?
Tammy, John, and Todd are the 3 that come to mind immediately. Tammy, by the way, is a friend of Tara. And I didn't know that. Yes, she mentioned it. So, hello to you folks and anybody who is watching and I didn't realize it. I'm really pleased that you're watching. If you ever have a question, let us know and we'll answer it.
You know, I'm proud of Robb and the changes he's made. It's pretty incredible to just watch who he was. You know, we've been in the business. I brought you in the business.
Yeah. 22 years for me now, 24 for you. Yeah.
To see him really evolve into somebody that I'm proud to be his partner. And even during the times when I was not very kind to him, I still was proud to be his partner. And whenever he would throw a fit, we would always bring up the old Officer and a Gentleman quote from Lou Gossett Jr.
It was Richard Gere. It was Richard Gere to Louis Gossett Jr. I got nowhere else to go.
That's... and we both said that to each other over the years.
Yeah.
But
because mortgages are cyclical.
Yeah. So one of the things that before we go, I want to say, we always look at every client we can like we're going to be here forever. And we've done the glances. Thank you. We've done 30+ loans for Mike and his late great wife and his kids, and you know, we'll probably be around and get the grandkids in. But we always look at that, and we want to look at the overall picture of your finances and really give you our opinion. But keep in mind, we're old. I got about a month and a week before I turn 55, and you're much younger.
I'm only 53.
Yeah, but you're 54 a month after. Right? But anyway, what we think might be good for you and what you truly feel is good for you could be different things. We always want to do what we think is right for you, but then you need to tell us if we don't know. Maybe there's something that you need to pull some cash out and make your equity work for you in other ways. Call us. We'll always give you an honest answer and work for you. Everybody's situation is different. When somebody calls and says, what are your interest rates? I hate that, because until I know
what's your credit score? What's your loan to value?
Yeah.
What's the program? Are you taking cash? There's so many questions we have to ask before we can answer that simple question of what are rates. There's just, people don't understand. It's not an easy question to answer if we want to give you an accurate answer.
Yeah. Over the years, I've had a lot of people that we've worked for that say, oh, I tell them, you know, a crazy low rate and that'll get their foot through the door. I totally disagree with that. It's not who I want to be. I don't want to mislead someone. I think everybody's circumstances is different, and that's what we want to base every individual loan on, your circumstance.
You know, everybody that we help, we want, at the end of our transaction, we want you saying and feeling, I'm glad I ran into these guys. I'm glad they did my loan. They explained things to me. They took care of me. They put me in a better program. They educated me on some things. I was going one way and they said, it's probably not the best choice for you, and here's why. We always want you to feel like this was a good move, talking to those guys.
Also, I lost my train of thought, so I'm going to...
well, you are almost 55.
I know. Oh, you know what? As far as reviews, we are at a 4.9 out of almost 170. I think we're 169. Yeah. And there's 2 on there. One really bothered us because we didn't feel like they said there was not enough communication. We felt like there was.
We didn't get it. Yeah.
And I'll just tell you, there's another one on there that wanted to not be honest with their circumstance, and that's not who we are. So one loan will never change our way of doing business, and nor would we would hope that most people don't want us to do that. So we understand that they didn't like us because of who we are, but Martin Burns has always given one of my favorite reviews. He's our attorney. He's also one of our friends and one of our clients. And he said, I got the rate they said I would. I got the loan they said I would. The terms. What else can I ask?
Right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So there's a big shout out to the best real estate attorney in Pierce County, in my opinion.
If you need a good attorney, call Martin Burns. And if you want contact information, you call us and we'll put you in touch with him.
We've used him numerous times. And sometimes it's no more just than to get his advice on what he thinks we should do. So that's all I got.
That's all I got. Hopefully we'll see you Saturday.
Yeah, come. You know what? Let's take a bunch of Real Talk t-shirts.
Oh yeah, come get a Real Talk t-shirt. Pick up a burger. I promise you, we're going to make good burgers, and you'll be glad you came out.
I'm Craig Lee.
I'm Robb McGee.
And that's Real Talk with Robb and Craig.